solution to the mystery right there. It's not complicated, but you made it hard. You made it all about sex and violence and sex and money.
Hey guys, so we're here in London and we are at the Belmont British Pullman, about to do a murder mystery on the train. Have Nneka here, Vivian here, Tasha. Let's get ready to see the murder.
Solve the problem.
Darlings, hello.
Constance, nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness. Indeed, I know. Oh, thank you so much. And so do you, darlings. I must say, so do you. Well, goodness gracious, what a terrible, terrible turn of events. We were supposed to be having, of course, our third shareholder meeting today. Good grief. Hold on to your hats. We were supposed to be having our third shareholder meeting today, but of course, poor Mr. Flick, dead as a dodo. Oh, God. There he was, sprawled back in his chair, 3 bloody marks on his head. Oh, grisly. It is absurd. We just don't know what happened, darlings. We just don't know, which is why we've assembled today and why we have such great minds as yourself on board. So, Loco is the business, London Orbital Company. Fabulous idea that Mr. Flick came up with. Obviously he's had investment in it, which of course I'm part of. So it was a luxury train for business. So you'd invite people on for a meeting and the only way they could get off without saying yes is through a window. Great for turning a buck, he would say. So we assembled. We didn't know one another. We had the first meeting, getting to know you, all of that. Then the second meeting, we were going to get down to business. Clientele, we were going to be attracting, that kind of thing. We, like I say, worked very hard. We only had a 1% share, but that's still worth having in a company like this. We arrive. We all go to our respective carriages, or cars, as he would call them. I was in mine, in Wilder. You can see it in your little, where's your little booklet inside? You can see where yes, in there. I was here in my office in Wilder. Yes, I was there. Where have you got it? It's in there, darling. So I was in my carriage in Wilder, and apparently he could be legendarily unpleasant to anybody who was late. So when I saw his wife, Mrs. Blountflick, sailing past in her hat like a stately galleon, I thought, whew, I better hot-foot it along. So I was probably about 30 seconds behind her, which incidentally is possibly enough time for her to have walloped him with her handbag and finished him off with a hat pin. Genuinely, I do think I must. Oh my good Lord!
I feel like this is part of the plot.
I don't know. Is it? Is everybody all right?
I'm actually scared. There's been a murder on board and we need to find out who the murderer is.
We're going to solve it.
Because I don't want to.
Well, I think that it's the Constance lady that did it.
Constance said that there was a rumor, right, that he was sleeping with his now known to be daughter. It's strange, isn't she? There's no scorn like an angry woman. And if he was cheating,
And that's the lawyer.
That's the lawyer
so
talking.
she would know.
We have a lawyer in our midst.
We have a lawyer on board. We hired a lawyer.
What? Yes, we hired a lawyer to solve this. Because let me tell you, squat's the journey. No, but in all actuality, I think that it's not Constance because it's just too easy.
But what if it's that because she's making you think it's too
Very
obvious?
true.
That's the problem. But let's
Very
see
true.
when everyone else comes in.
Yeah, let's see.
And what they have to say about her, because they're going to drag her through the mud, I can tell.
Because I'm trained to kill. Oh yes, I was in the military. I can kill with my bare hands. Or I can leave the gloves on, I don't
Three
mind.
times?
See this? Ta-da!
Did you have any issues with the deceased?
I'm better off if he's alive.
In what way?
Well, because with him dead, the company is interrupted and I need the company to go into profit in order to pay back the money to my clients in my bank before I'm in trouble. It's caused me nothing but problems, this murder.
So why?
I need you to solve it.
So why would you have killed him if you need him
I didn't
alive?
kill him.
So
And
why?
if that's the way my lawyer's going to carry on, you're no use to me.
You guys argue at all?
No.
you
And that
ever-
must have been premeditated, surely, because of the timing and opportunity. Everybody was there when the body was discovered, but there's only a 10-minute window while we were going through the
So
investigation.
who had access to him in that 10-minute window before the meeting was taking
That's
place?
where the mystery lies.
Did you have access to him?
No, I was in the ablutions in Longfellow.
So did you have access to him?
No.
Is there anyone that would want to frame you?
Ah, now there's a question I have no answer to.
Is there anyone that doesn't like you?
Probably I'm a banker.
We love bankers. Everyone likes money.
But you can't judge everyone by your high standards.
So were there any fingerprints that were found on the scene?
Not that I'm aware of, but the police showed little interest once they discovered the dead man was a gangster.
When we were in the tunnel, we came out of the tunnel, I came into the boardroom, and he was there, sprawled on a chair. But what killed him was a karate chop to the neck.
It was a what?
A karate chop to the neck, a rabbit chop. It wasn't, the marks on his forehead didn't kill him. They were just marks.
Can I ask how you know that?
I've done a bit of self-defense. His neck was broken by a chop to the neck. Well, I don't know, but what is the motive? Was it to get his shares, or was it revenge?
You was good, baby.
How come like no one knew about you? Because your dad know like.
Well, no, yeah, he wanted to keep me away from all of his business stuff, you know, because when we was in Chicago, things got a bit hot with his former business associates. So Daddy wanted to come here. He changed his name and made me live privately under some alias, which is why my name is Tallulah Quinn.
So why are you a secret from even his
Tallulah, I
current
saw
wife?
that.
Well, because that wasn't love or nothing. I mean, he did that just to fit in, right? What do I get of the shares? Oh, 2%. Well, I think it was either Celia or one of his associates from back. Yeah, the only person I knew from the shareholders meeting was Brad, because he worked with my daddy.
Was you there the day he died? What was you doing there the day he died?
Yeah, I was in Henry doing my makeup in the job. And then I heard that whistle blow and went over into Hiawatha. I was the last person in, and I saw
Was
him.
anyone with you when you were doing makeup?
I came in and they were all surrounding him, and he was leaning back with them 3 holes in his head. That's how I found him. Well, I thought it was gunshot. I mean, that's what I thought.
So can I ask, is that how you think he was killed at gunshot?
Well, no, I thought that when I first saw him, but they said that wasn't it. That
Why
the
did you
marks
think it
were
was a
made after
gunshot?
he
Was it
dead.
red?
Yeah.
Red but not bloody.
Red, but, well, I thought it was blood, of course.
Basically, as you know, there's been a murder took place, and well, I'm one of the suspects, they reckon. But I ain't done nothing. You know?
Why did you feel the need to tell us that?
Well, you know, 'cause look at me, right? I've been inside once already. Do I want to go back? No, I don't.
What was you inside?
I think it was a speeding ticket.
Okay, you guys. So far we've had like what, 3 or 4 characters, right?
Yes, we've had 3 or 4 characters. So we have
I did not
Constance.
remember.
I love that she doesn't remember because I'm tired of you remembering
We
things.
have Richard Napper. Richard Napper.
Yes.
Why
Dickie.
Dickie, yes. So who do you think it is so far? Like, if you had to pick out of the
Dickie
3.
is giving suspect. The daughter. She
better be bad.
She's well on her
No,
way.
but the widow had a really important point that could implicate the daughter,
What did she
right?
say?
He has a past.
Yes, and she said
then-
that, and she gave a look.
When I said, do you think his past came back to haunt him? And she did what?
She gave this look. She was like this. She almost like she deflected too.
We've realized that she was really chatty in the beginning, and we thought, could she be the suspect? But the only issue is we haven't seen everybody yet, so the best
One thing I would say.
When you least expect it. This is our killer, Richard Napper.
I think
He's a ex-thug, gangster, whatever.
the accomplice, Proudfoot, is a
What
banker.
if it's Constance
former
this whole
military
time?
guy.
See how we just put Constance at the back burner? Constance?
She lied about something.
I think it's his mom. No, I think it's his wife or Constance.
With
Yeah.
the assistance
But
of
this Richard Napper,
people.
he's a professional
But why is
expert. He's
everyone
a
trying to
professional
point
at
us to
anything.
Richard though? They've all been trying to point
Can we
us
talk
to
about
Richard.
gangsters?
The wife was too soft-spoken.
Yes.
It was just like...
It's the person. It's the
Who do you think it is?
It's the person.
I think it's still the wife.
You still think it's the wife?
I still think it's the wife.
I think
The
it's the
wife.
She heard a new
wife.
bottle pop. Said I'm coming.
You know what? Cheers, guys. Cheers to actually. Cheers to. I feel like it's Constance. I'm sorry. It's just like.
I've been thought it was Constance from the
Cheers to
get-go.
Constance or Cecilia, because this is one of them.
Yeah.
Depending on your equations. Who said I did it? Loser! Let's cut to the chase. Any one of us could have done it, but no one particularly thought about the high heel shoe that Constance was wearing.
I kept saying it.
3 dents with a high heel could do the job, but how could she do it? In that 10-minute opportunity, she goes in, she kills him, she goes through into the men's half of the train, hides in the toilet in no comis, waits till the men go by and follows the men back into the coach, and then in all the confusion gets away with it. We've got 2 teams that actually got it right, and I've got to say I'm disappointed in that.
Dilly dog.
Dildos.
Not dildo. Dilly dog.
Could you come up here and grab a prize, please?
We did that.
Dilly, 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 yes!
Love it for us. The birthday girl.
You have won. What else can you win when you press so long? You have won champagne.
We won Wisconsin, guys. I said it. Constance.